Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The run inside. It's Jackson.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Fires left side, it's Smith. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Caught by Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback keeper. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Ball is loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Looking for a man, it's Levitt. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They'll try to add another to their lead.
defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the run, it's Jackson. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Might have a chance. Past the 50. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40. Finally stopped at the 39.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. And they got him.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Fires to the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Run in the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Two-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to Caden Durham. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll run it again. Look, here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Ron makes the grab in their space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Got his man. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry-up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Stepping to the right. The throw. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
I think I should, bro. You think I should run another play besides mid blitz? Alright, I'm gonna run another play besides mid. Since you said it, I'm gonna go ahead and run another play besides
I imagine he's gonna get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
You asked for it.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to change this route. Breaks the tackle. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go play action with Sayin. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Say it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
To the air, it's Sayin. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start on the ground with Durham. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Offense set on first down. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. back out there. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Throw it, say it.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Running inside, it's Jackson. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Where did he go? Say it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Using his feet. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they wanted to they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Levin. What a grab with one hand. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Red pass hits complete. Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one, but I'll tell you, a hit like that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet them down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Looking for room. It's Bishop. Got a little grass. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. A designed run for the quarterback. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Defense in press coverage. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Davison.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Johnson. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all away. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Dante Moore unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here is the Tennessee offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Making side adjustments here. Quarterback keeps it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that. Finding some room. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Flying out to the left. And he scores! Touchdown, Tennessee!
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He's looking to pass. And he makes a catch. The 2-point conversion is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. As we get a look at the stats, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. A run for the quarterback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Running through contact. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense, Jim.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the ball's moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something.
Leaping grab for a big gain. And he's brought down after a huge completion. No Tennessee quarterback will ever be revered like Peyton Manning, but many more throws like that, and they're going to say, this guy's getting into the realm at least.
Yeah, you get in the realm, you're good. You get in the realm, you start talking about Hall of Fame. That's what kind of tradition you've had with a guy like Peyton Manning. His fingerprints are still on this program, and if you are mentioned with him, that's a good day at the office.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Inside the 40. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front. Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Now from inside the red zone. Takes the easy one to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Bishop. Powers through the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. This crowd knows when to bring it. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle. Look, it's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You can break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on 4th down, they're backed up in their own end. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He'll take it himself. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails.
Tennessee, 20, Oregon, 14. Number 97, set to kick this one off.
Coming out with it, it's Hill. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to break. The end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On the run, it's Davison. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Here we go, ready. Line 14, line 14. Sweet. Go.
4th down, Moore. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gordon. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown ball!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Snap in the shotgun. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And his passing game, just, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Moore unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Hooks. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Fires left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
34, Oregon, 14. Number 97, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Moore, play action. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They go right back to it. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down.
22-yard line. Now, 4th down.
The Ducks will try to pick it up on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.